Most brands come to us when they're doing 100K a month, and every time they have tried to scale their brand, either the CPAs are going through the roof or the ROAS is dropping. What is the problem? Well, in this video, I'm going to show you what is the change that need to be done, what is the ad creative strategy used to implement, what is the landing page strategy used to implement, and how to make iteration and research based on your ads. Then I'm going to show you some example ads, what is the difference between direct and indirect marketing, and how to actually test advertorials. So let's get straight into it. So firstly, we added extra 50,000 euros in the first month of working with this client to their revenue. It's insane, really, really powerful. So the change we did for them, they were running mostly product and most aware ads to the lowest hanging fruits on the market. We identified this problem and we changed them from most aware ads to unaware and problem aware ads. That allowed us just to increase the TAM and target people that were untapped on that market. Another thing you can do if you want to stay at the product aware and most aware levels, you can change the demographic to increase the TAM. So go from, for example, a little bit older women to men to a younger woman, for example. That is the change that needs to be done for the TAM, because now you have something you haven't already advertised to, so there's going to be more demand, easier, right? Let's go to the ad creation strategy. So most brands are doing under 100K a month, they are doing this exact thing. They're just doing ads to a product page and then they believe that consumers will buy. Well, this is not the case anymore. You need multiple angles. So take your all of your desires, break them down for different demographics, make ads based on that angle and that demographic. So based on a desire or a pain and one demographic, make ads and then build advertorials, quiz funnels, or long form sales pages, not just regular product pages that are on your site. And if you really want to take things far, you need offers to test. This is the creative ad engine we are currently using with all of our clients, and it's working flawlessly. So you make new concepts, you launch and monitor them. Then you see where they reasonable invest of our time and funds. So whether a winner or not. If they weren't a winner, go back to the hypothesis. Why did you make that ad? And do you have a research to be done after that? In most cases, yes. Or if the ad was a winner, you can validate and iterate off of that ad. Make new concepts, launch and monitor. If you are not making hypotheses before you make an ad, why this ad should work, you are not marketing correctly, because then you're just hoping, right? Let's move forward. So landing pages. If you already have a multiple landing pages, really, really good. But what I'm saying that you cannot put multiple different demographics or avatars into a one landing page. So if, for example, here in this avatar 4 is a menopausal woman, there cannot be pictures of 30-year-old men there, right? There should be pictures of 50-year-old women, right? You get the idea. Or angles. If this angle 4 talks about how to get less wrinkles, this landing page cannot talk about less wrinkles, dry skin, poor skin barrier, or skin roughness. It needs to be 80% of the time talking about how to get rid of wrinkles, right? Because that is the reason why the consumer clicked on this ad, because she wants to get rid of wrinkles, right? Okay. Now you made ads, you made landing pages. It's time to make learnings from your ads, right? Every time you launch a batch of ads, So you launch a test. You need to decide if it's a winner or if it's a loser. Of course, it's a winner if the metrics looks good, ROAS is good, it got a lot of spend, and of course it's a loser if it got less spend, low ROAS. But after that is what matters. So you need to extract learnings. Why this ad didn't work? Was the hook bad? Was the angle bad? Was the demographic bad? Why was the landing page bad? Why it didn't work? If the CTR was good, well, it was probably a bad landing page, but a good ad. Then you need to make new landing page for it or make changes in them. It's really, really time consuming if you do it right. But that's the only thing you need to do. You just need to optimize, and in 3 to 4 months, in 2 to 3 months, even in the first month, if you can hit it right, you can make noticeable differences. So now let's talk about the ads. So this brand, for example, Viva Animan, they are doing static ads solely on the bottom of funnel. And why is the case? They are utilizing UGC content for the problem and unaware audiences. They have a lot of ads in here. That some of the ads have been running for 300 days. It's insane. Of course, right now they are not running, but this is a great strategy. The problem with this, they need a lot of UGC content, and it is nowadays quite expensive. So it would be much cheaper them to use advertorials and long form sales pages, quiz pages, and stuff like that. But well, it's clearly working from them, so I'm not blaming. But for example, for these 30-second videos, I would definitely add a sales page, definitely. So it's essentially a product page where above the fold there is education about your product, about some reviews, some authority, ask versus them, stuff like that. And then there is another brand that has completely a different strategy. They are using top of funnel and middle of funnel static ads and advertorials. So they have just educating the consumer here on the advertorials instead of paying for UGC to create videos about them. After the advertorial, they just have this pretty normal product page, authority, stuff like that. So there's two ways. And there is two different marketing strategies. So the direct marketing is where the product is in the ad, you are selling the product. Of course, it leads straight to the product page. And there's indirect marketing. These are the same company as this. You sell the click and your landing page sells the product. This is so much better because now you can target that unaware audience, the problem aware audience. And once they read this, they're automatically going through these aware stages to the end when they are most aware, or in this case, purchase aware. Now you have made, let's say you made indirect ads and you made an advertorial. What's next? Well, of course, you need to do CRO to the advertorial. You need clicks maps, attention maps, scroll maps, where people are falling off, where people are paying the attention to, and where people are clicking. So let's create a scenario where there is version 1, the first one, and you're seeing on your attention map that people are paying attention in this section. Maybe you're talking about the mechanism of your product here. And here's the stats after a week. 33% of people clicked the CTA, so scrolled down here, and the conversion rate was 2.3. Now, next week, let's add CTA here. Same everything, but let's add CTA where the people paid attention to, because maybe they are getting warmer and warmer and they already want to buy. Well, 44% of the people clicked CTA, but conversion rate were roughly the same. Okay, what we can do is, for example, let's change the headline. Let's rephrase the pain and desire differently so it could resonate more with the people. So do a A/B test in here, and the results, better conversion rate, about the same people who click the CTA. So basically, after the point you made the landing page, you just need to do CRO, conversion rate optimization, to the point that the number doesn't increase anymore. And then you have created a system or a landing page system that you already know that people are going to convert if you get them to your landing page. And at that point, you just need 50 ads produced a week, 200 ads a month, because you already know that every like 4% of the people that are going to your landing page, they are going to convert, or 5 or 6 at some with some products and some stores. It's insane, and that is when you scale, right? If you need help with your landing pages, with your ads, with your direct response marketing, or you just want to grow your health, wellness, or beauty brand, book a discovery call with me. We do free audits to every brand and build free roadmaps how you can scale your brand, even if we are not end up going to work with you. Or if you just want to know how I and my team produce ads, look this video up. I have explained everything in there. Thank you for watching. Bye.